Welcome to Roots and Roasts, where care isn't casual, it's intentional. Today, we're unlocking the full truth about the most misunderstood plant in modern design, the fiddle-leaf fig. Not just how to keep it alive, but how to make it thrive. Scientifically known as Ficus lyrata, this species belongs to the Moraceae family, the mulberry and fig family, a lineage that includes over 1,100 species of trees and vines that was first described in 1894 and formally accepted by the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew. The name Moraceae refers to its lyre, or violin-shaped leaves, a defining trait that sets it apart from its cousins like Ficus benjamina. Though you may come across synonyms like Ficus pandurata, the globally recognized and taxonomically correct name is Ficus lyrata. Scientifically named Ficus lyrata, this species is part of the Moraceae family, a group of figs and mulberries known for their milky sap and architectural leaves. Known for its bold silhouette, Ficus lyrata produces large, leathery leaves shaped like violins, some over 45 centimeters long. Indoors, it can reach up to 3 meters tall with proper care. Outdoors in tropical zones, it becomes a full canopy tree reaching 20 to 30 meters. Its stems release a sticky, white latex when pruned, a natural defense system found in most Moraceae species. Always wear gloves when trimming. In its native habitat, the humid lowland rainforests of West and West Central Africa, Ficus lyrata is far from the potted plant you know. It begins life as a hemiepiphyte, a seed germinating high in the canopy of another tree, far above the forest floor. As it grows, it sends down aerial roots that thicken and anchor into the soil below, eventually forming a massive, self-supporting trunk. This is the same banyan growth strategy used by sacred figs across Asia, a survival technique evolved for light competition in dense jungles. For centuries, West African cultures have used figs for food, medicine, and shade. In local communities, Ficus lyrata has traditional uses as a medicinal plant and as an occasional food source. The fig's banyan habit symbolizes strength and rootedness. In the early 20th century, Ficus lyrata was collected for botanical gardens. It remained obscure until the late 2000s, when interior designers and Pinterest propelled it to plant status. Its sculptural form and big leaves made it a favorite for modern lofts and offices. Many plant lovers assign meaning to the fiddle-leaf fig. Its upright growth and oversized leaves symbolize abundance, bold self-expression, and upward progress. In some homes, it's a conversation piece and a marker of personal growth. Indoors, with proper care, a fiddle-leaf fig can reach 6 to 10 feet outdoors in tropical climates. It becomes a 50 feet, 15 meters tree. Each leaf can measure 12 to 18 inches long, 30 to 45 centimeters. The thick, leathery leaves have prominent veins and slightly wavy margins. Their surface features tiny white lithocysts, cell structures that enhance light absorption. Young plants have a single columnar trunk. As they mature, pruning can encourage branches. Outdoors, the trunk becomes a massive buttress stem with aerial roots that anchor the tree. The plant exudes milky latex when cut. This latex helps seal wounds but can irritate skin. Be gentle with leaves. They're the plant's energy factories. Light fuels photosynthesis. Fiddle-leaf figs evolved in bright rainforest gaps. Without sufficient light, they drop lower leaves to conserve energy. Place your plant near a large east or west-facing window with bright, indirect light. A sheer curtain can soften midday sun. A light meter helps demystify bright, indirect light. Aim for 400 to 800 foot candles. Below 400 FC, the plant sheds lower leaves. Above 800 FC, growth is robust. Ficus species can tolerate 3 to 4 hours of direct sun when acclimated. Start with soft morning light, then gradually increase exposure. Avoid harsh afternoon rays that can scorch leaves. Insufficient light causes slow growth, elongated stems, and leaf drop. Too much direct sun produces brown, crispy spots. Water only when the top 2 inches of soil are dry. Insert your finger, bamboo skewer, or moisture meter near the roots to check. When it's time to water, soak the soil completely until water drains out the bottom. After 15 minutes, empty the saucer to prevent sitting in water. In spring and summer, you may water every week. In winter, growth slows and soil dries more slowly. Wait longer between waterings. Always test soil. Never rely solely on a calendar. If soil becomes hydrophobic and resists wetting, bottom water. Submerge the pot in a tub of water and let it soak until air bubbles stop rising. Overwatering causes soft, light-colored spots around veins and root rot. Leaves may yellow and drop. Underwatering produces crisp, brown edges and curling leaves. Fiddle-leaf figs need an aerated, fast-draining substrate that mimics the loose organic soils of rainforests. Heavy soils suffocate roots and invite rot. Mix 40% high-quality potting soil, 30% bark fines, orchid bark or cocoa chips, 20% perlite, and 10% horticultural charcoal. This blend holds moisture yet drains quickly. Add mycorrhizal inoculant and horticultural charcoal to promote symbiotic fungi and detoxify the soil. Mycorrhizae enhance nutrient uptake and disease resistance. Avoid moisture-retentive peat-only mixes. Supplement with perlite or bark for drainage. Use pots with multiple drainage holes. A slightly snug pot encourages root mass and reduces excess moisture. A decorative cache pot is fine as long as you remove the nursery pot when watering to allow complete drainage. Prune to remove dead or crossing branches and to shape the canopy. The best time is spring, when growth is active. Use sharp, sterile shears. Cut a 1/4 inch above a node so new growth can emerge. Always support the branch and angle the cut slightly to shed water. Remove damaged leaves at any time. To create a bushier plant, chop, cut the main stem, or notch shallow incision under a node. Both techniques stimulate dormant buds to break, producing lateral branches. Be patient. It may take several weeks. Wear gloves to avoid latex irritation. After pruning, wipe cuts with a damp cloth. Avoid overwatering, which could induce stem rot. Continue rotating the plant to balance new growth. Repot every 1 to 2 years, or when roots circle the bottom of the pot or emerge from drainage holes. Soil that dries too quickly or grows slow down are also signs. Spring is ideal for repotting. Choose a container only 1 to 2 inches larger, 25% bigger than the current pot. Oversized pots hold excess moisture and stunt growth. To unpot, lay the plant on its side. Gently slide the root ball out by squeezing the pot or running a knife around the edge. Never pull on the trunk or leaves. This can cause damage. Loosen circling roots with your fingers and remove some old soil. Trim any brown, mushy roots with sterile scissors. White, firm roots are healthy. Place fresh mix at the bottom. Position the root ball so the soil line sits just below the pot rim. Feed the fiddle-leaf fig monthly during spring and summer with a 3-1-2 or 5-2-3 liquid fertilizer. Nitrogen promotes lush leaves, phosphorus supports roots, and potassium strengthens stems. Choose between liquid fertilizer and slow-release granules applied once or twice per season. Always follow manufacturer instructions and never exceed the recommended dose. Once a month, mist diluted liquid fertilizer at 1/4 strength onto leaves to provide micronutrients and give a glossy sheen. Do this during the growing season and avoid direct sun afterwards. In autumn, reduce fertilizer frequency, and in winter, stop altogether. Dormant plants don't need extra nutrients. Resume in spring when new growth appears. Soft, light-colored spots near veins that become brown signify overwatering or poor drainage. Correct watering and ensure soil drains well. Crispy brown edges often mean low humidity or underwatering. Curling leaves can signal dryness, cold drafts, or inconsistent watering. Sudden leaf drop is the plant's distress signal. Check temperature changes, drafts, irregular watering, or insufficient light. Adjust gradually. The plant will recover. The sap irritates skin and is toxic if eaten. Common pests include spider mites, scale, aphids, thrips, and mealybugs. Treat with neem oil or insecticidal soap and isolate affected plants. Keep Fiddle-Leaf Fig humidity above 45%. 50 to 60% is ideal. Dry indoor air causes brown leaf tips and crispy edges that group plants together. Use a humidifier or place the pot on a tray filled with water and pebbles so the evaporating water gently humidifies the leaves. Mist leaves occasionally, but avoid prolonged wetness to deter fungus. Maintain temperatures between 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Avoid drafts from AC vents, radiators, or open windows. Sudden changes below 55 degrees Fahrenheit or above 85 degrees Fahrenheit stress the plant. Tall plants may lean. Insert a moss pole or stake and loosely tie the trunk using soft ties. Allow some movement so the stem can strengthen. Rotate monthly for even support. Look under fiddle-leaf fig leaves for spider mites, tiny webs, scale insects, brown bumps, mealybugs, cottony clusters, thrips, and aphids. Early detection makes treatment easier. Quarantine new plants for 2 weeks. Keep foliage clean by wiping dust monthly. Healthy plants resist pests better. At the first sign of pests, spray a solution of neem oil mixed with water and a few drops of mild soap. Repeat every 7 to 10 days until pests disappear. For heavy infestations, use horticultural oil or systemic insecticide as a last resort. Inspect plants weekly. Sticky traps can catch flying pests like fungus gnats. Maintain good air circulation and avoid overwatering, which invites fungus and rot. Use your fiddle-leaf fig as a statement piece in living rooms, offices, or lobbies. Its height draws the eye upward and adds natural structure. Choose a tall, narrow planter to accentuate verticality. Pair the lush green leaves with light wood tones, woven baskets, or textured ceramic for a calm, modern look. Surround with complementary plants like snake plants or peace lilies for visual contrast. Avoid clutter. Let your fiddle-leaf fig breathe. Can it live outside? Fiddle-leaf fig can live outdoors only in USDA zones 10 to 12, warm tropical climates. In most temperate regions, keep it indoors or bring it outside in summer with filtered light and high humidity. Can I cut off the top? Yes. Topping encourages branching. Use clean shears and cut above a node. The removed top can be propagated in water or soil as a cutting. Why are the leaves dusty? Dust blocks light and clogs stomata. Wipe leaves monthly with a damp cloth. Avoid polishes or oils that can build up. Cleaning also reduces mites and improves appearance. Create a growth journal. Track watering dates, light readings, fertilizer applications, and changes in leaf size. Over months and years, you'll learn your plant's rhythms and respond before problems arise. Download our free care log at focusnewyork.com/rootsroasts. Thanks for spending time with us here at Roots and Roasts. We hope this guide empowers you to grow a thriving fiddle-leaf fig. Explore our full care playlist and visit our tool hub for the equipment we use. Stay rooted, stay growing.